some clouds. The clouds definitely keeping our temperatures down, and we're looking pretty, well, not really the most gorgeous scene perhaps, but hey, I'll take some clouds on a May day where we're sitting at 79 degrees. We're almost into June, almost into real summertime, and we're getting to enjoy temperatures mostly in the 70s this afternoon. We do have some lower 80s, especially closer to the coast, but we also have near 70 degrees on the dot at Bogalusa and Macomb. Little chilly kind of feel at lunchtime a bit farther to the north. Looking at our winds, they're from the north and northeast up to about 10 or 12 miles per hour. We have been hanging on to that slight chance for a shower. That would mostly be along the coast and especially south of the coast right now. But you can see a bit of that forming south of Grand Isle, not far from Thibodaux and Houma, and a little bit off the coast of Plaquemines Parish there. We still have our front stationary to our south, but really over the next couple of days, we will be more influenced by some high pressure from the north. Look at these clouds too, especially across our northern spots where it's cooler and into Mississippi, Alabama, and really along the Gulf Coast as well. Highs today, maybe only 83 or 84 for New Orleans. Our temperatures eventually getting into the 70s again this evening after we top out likely in the 80s. Slight chance for a shower, but again, most of that would be farther south, and we have mostly cloudy skies. Could see some breaks of sun though for sure, and a little bit of blue sky too. But again, the big thing, not too hot, especially when you consider the average high for this point in the year is 87. So doing pretty well there. Tonight, our temperatures get into the 60s north of Lake Pontchartrain and lower 70s south. And we will have that less humid feel. You can already feel it a little bit today, but it will be more pronounced in the next couple of days. Let me show you our model here with Precision Cast. Just going forward in time, a couple of showers maybe around the Gulf Coast through this evening, but again, not that much expected. Now we'll go forward in time. As we get a drier scene, we will also see some rain along the southeast coast of the U.S. That will likely move inland around the Carolinas this weekend. The National Hurricane Center has not highlighted this at this time for any sort of tropical development, but it will be a rainy setup along, again, the southeast coast of the U.S., while we, on the other side of the system, will just be looking for continued dry weather. This is the available moisture in the atmosphere where you see the blues and purples. That's indicating that really dry air, just not a lot of moisture content in that air. So look what happens as we go forward in time, that drier air just settling in and kind of swirling around here like we see sometimes with these low pressure systems when they're off to our east especially. This takes us into the weekend, still looking pretty dry, I think, but then by the beginning of next week, Memorial Day and beyond, looks like we'll get a little more humidity back. For Memorial Day weekend, this is what we have. Pretty comfortable, less humid feel, and mainly dry weather for Saturday and Sunday. Don't forget sunscreen for whatever you're doing. By Monday, if you're out and about, it will be a little more humid, plus a little hotter, so that may be a day where we're feeling more like middle 90s. You want to remember to hydrate, drink lots of water, and just take it easy in the sun. Tomorrow, the NOAA forecast for hurricane season comes out, so stay with Eyewitness News tomorrow. We'll have information on that. Just looking back at Colorado State, for example, which came out a couple weeks ago, its forecast was just below average numbers when you look at an average season for the Atlantic. And again, we'll have more information on that forecast from NOAA for you tomorrow. Last night, Jay sent us this beautiful picture of the lightning. I saw it too. I was just mesmerized looking out my window at this lightning storm. This is in Metairie, and you can see how beautiful it was. I mean, also, of course, dangerous when you consider we have these storms this time of year that produce so much lightning. But again, really quite a show to see with some of these, especially nighttime storms. 7-day forecast shows temperatures not too bad, but lower 90s back in the forecast with a bit more humidity early next week.